Bratislava, the capital of Slovakia, has a rich history which can be seen in its buildings and monuments. The 15th century St Martin's Cathedral was once the coronation cathedral of the Kingdom of Hungary. Between the wars, Slovakia was part of an independent Czechoslovak republic, but during World War II it was governed by a pro-Nazi regime. In August 1944, Slovak troops and partisans rose up against the Germans. The uprising was ultimately unsuccessful and is commemorated by the monument to the Slovak National Uprising. Slovakia was eventually liberated by the Russians, and the Victory Monument can be seen in the Old Town. Above the city is a Slavin monument to the Soviet victory and is the resting place of over 6,000 Soviet troops who died in the battle for Bratislava. After the war, Slovakia became part of a communist Czechoslovakia. Many of the buildings were in the typical communist style, as can be seen in the university buildings and the apartment blocks. However, there were some interesting architectural surprises. Freedom Square looks an inviting place, but was designed to inhibit large gatherings. Described as one of the ugliest buildings in the world, the Slovak radio building is an inverted pyramid. Another unique structure is the bridge of the Slovak National Uprising, or as it is commonly known, the UFO bridge. There are magnificent views over the city from the observation deck. And to show communist superiority, the motorway was built right next to St Martin's Cathedral. The motorway also demolished what was left of the Jewish quarter. The Holocaust Memorial can be seen nearby. The attempt at liberalisation, known as the Prague Spring under Alexander Dubček in 1968, led to an invasion by Warsaw Pact countries with tanks on the streets of Bratislava. This monument is in memory of those who died. Protests continued over the years, and in March 1988, 5,000 Catholic dissidents gathered in a peaceful protest for religious freedom, in what became known as the Candle Demonstration. It was ruthlessly dispersed by the authorities. Bratislava borders Austria, and many people try to escape over the border to the west. At Devin, 10 kilometres west of the city, is the ancient Devin Castle, with its amazing views of the confluence of the Danube and Moravia rivers. The block houses and the line of the barbed wire fence can be seen along the river's edge. A Brana, or gate, commemorates those who lost their lives attempting to cross the border to freedom. Following the fall of the Iron Curtain, Slovakia became part of a democratic Czechoslovakia. However, in 1993, Slovakia became an independent republic within the European Union with its own parliament building. However, some still yearn for the old alliances. This demonstration was almost outside the American embassy, and some of the demonstrators had signs for the Night Wolves, a Russian pro-Putin motorcycle group. But at least now they have the freedom to protest.
My nechceme NATO! My nechce naša závislosť miesto hodnoty.